same assurance on a stormy night you feel on a clear afternoon. Before the downpour, before the leaks, call Foster Roofing, serving Northwest Arkansas and the River Valley since 1994.
You're watching Bentonville West Wolverine football presented by Bob Morey Auto Body and by Foster Roofing. Homecoming night here at Wolverine Stadium at First National Bank of NWA Field. The Wolverines hosting the Heritage War Eagles, and we are moments away from homecoming festivities here on the field. Pre-game, Derek Ruskin here. John Mackey will be with me in a little bit as we will bring you the ceremonies. Well, he's here now. Well,
hey.
I'll be.
All right.
You're here.
Yes.
Talk about the week. Homecoming week, always a big deal in the high school football world. And here we are, Friday night, and it's homecoming.
Well, it was a great spirit week. Brittany and Andrew Stone, they're two of our teachers that are in charge of student council and all the fun stuff the kids get to do. And it's just been a great week with the faculty and parents. So I think we're about to start here.
Yeah, we'll join the public address when the ceremony begins here momentarily as we get ready for across the way. The court has gathered. Trust us as we get ready for homecoming ceremonies here at Wolverine Stadium. Crowd still filing in. Folks getting ready to go, and now let's join the ceremonies.
High school, home of the Wolverines. Tonight we're going to get started with the presentation of our 2023 homecoming court. Please turn your attention to the visitor sideline as it is my honor to introduce the court this year. Our first homecoming maid representing the class of 2027 is Miss Gabby Bauer. Gabby is the daughter of Stephen and Tam Bauer. She is part of the Bentonville West dance and tennis teams, as well as a member of the pickleball club. She was the president of National Junior Honor Society and the Grimsley dance team captain. After high school, she plans to attend college, possibly pursuing a career in law. She is escorted this evening by her father, Stephen Bauer. Ladies and gentlemen, Miss Gabby Bauer. The next maid from the class of 2027 is Miss Jada Gibson. Jada is the daughter of Dexter and Waukesha Gibson. She is a member of the basketball team, the color guard, and the Wild West Club. Her proudest achievements include Star Student at Centerton Gamble, receiving the Otterly Awesome Award, and being on the All-AB Honor Roll in middle school. After high school, she plans to attend Louisiana State University to become a veterinarian. She is escorted this evening by her father, Dexter Gibson. Ladies and gentlemen, Miss Jada Gibson. Our first homecoming maid from the class of 2026 is Miss Jillian Cook. Jillian is the daughter of John and Jesselyn Cook. She is a member of varsity cheer, soccer, band, student council. She is the sophomore class president. Key Club, Westlow, HOSA, Culture Club, and Kind Earth Club. After high school, Jillian plans to pursue a college education and go into the medical field. While in college, she aims to join a study abroad program due to her love for traveling and learning about different cultures. She is escorted this evening by her father, John Cook. Ladies and gentlemen, Miss Jillian Cook. The next maid from the class of 2026 is Miss Angelica Healy. Angelica is the daughter of Andrew and Rose Healy. She is a member of Helping Hands, the yearbook staff, and Key Club. Her greatest achievements are being the NJH president, having perfect attendance in all of elementary school, and being the favorite daughter. Her goal after high school is to study and get a degree in investigative journalism. She is escorted this evening by her father, Andrew Healy. Ladies and gentlemen, Miss Angelica Healy. Our first homecoming maid from the class of 2025 is Miss Noelle DeClerc. Noelle is the daughter of Dr. Ryan and Kelly DeClerc. She is the all-student body reporter, an FCA leader, part of National Honor Society, Westlow, Key Club, Pickleball Club, and a member of the varsity dance team. Her biggest achievements are being on the A honor roll, receiving the I'm Third award at Kanakuk camps, being an All-American dancer, receiving the Fearless Award for the dance team, and being voted most likely to build a gingerbread house on the back of an airplane. After high school, Noelle wants to dance at the collegiate level while also obtaining her esthetician's license. However, she ultimately wants to be a stay-at-home mom. She is escorted this evening by her father, Dr. Ryan DeClerc. Ladies and gentlemen, Miss Noelle DeClerc. The next maid from the class of 2025 is Miss Ryan Evans. Ryan is the daughter of Grant and Cher Evans. She is a member of the women's varsity basketball team, West Riders Leadership, Women of West, Psychology Club, Key Club, and she helps coach the 5th grade BYA girls Navy and Gold basketball teams. She is in Ignite Global Business as well. Her greatest achievement is being named the world's coolest babysitter. After high school, Rian wants to attend the Fashion Institute of Technology in New York City to get a degree in fashion marketing or fashion journalism. Her goal in life is to be like Carrie Bradshaw. She is escorted this evening by her father, Grant Evans. Ladies and gentlemen, Ryan Evans. Our first Queen nominee from the class of 2024 is Katie Cullum. Katie is the daughter of John and Jennifer Cullum. She is in the Health Sciences strand of Ignite, the director of fundraising for NHS, and is a member of the Senior Girls and Pickleball Club. She also became a certified nursing assistant last fall through Ignite. Katie plans to attend the University of Arkansas to pursue a career in nursing. She is escorted this evening by her father, John Cullum. Ladies and gentlemen, Miss Katie Cullum. Our next Queen nominee from the class of 2024 is Riley Higgins. Riley is the daughter of Grant and Allison Higgins. She is a member of NHS and our very own Senior Girls. She was also a part of the Varsity State Championship team in soccer. After high school, Riley plans on going to the University of Arkansas. She is escorted this evening by her father, Grant Higgins. Ladies and gentlemen, Miss Riley Higgins. Our next Queen nominee from the class of 2024 is Ashley Rangel. Ashley is the daughter of Nick and Becky Rangel. She is the girls basketball team captain, the president of West National Honor Society, the Student Council All-Student Body Vice President, the Secretary of Spanish Honors Society, Senior Girls Social Media Director, and proud member of DECA and Culture Club. After high school, Ashley wants to continue her career in track and field while majoring in international business in college. This evening, Ashley is escorted by her father, Nick Rangel. Ladies and gentlemen, Miss Ashley Rangel. Our next Queen nominee from the class of 2024 is Riley Toll. Riley is the daughter of Ashley Tull and Michelle Harris. She is a member of the cross country and track teams, a member of Westlow and Circle of Friends, and is your very own senior girls president. Her greatest achievement is that she is a real savant when it comes to reptiles. After high school, Riley plans on attending TCU or Harding and wishes to major in marketing. She is escorted this evening by her father, Ashley Tull. Ladies and gentlemen, Miss Riley Tull. Our next Queen nominee from the class of 2024 is Olivia Thornton. Olivia is the daughter of Paul and Shay Thornton. She is a member of the National Honor Society, senior girls, the volleyball team, and softball team. Speaking of softball, Olivia won all-conference softball last year. After high school, Olivia has accepted a Division I scholarship for softball and will attend Queen's University in Charlotte, North Carolina. But she also holds the accomplishment of winning the award of Class Clown in 5th grade, which she counts as her greatest accolade. She is escorted tonight by her father, Paul Thornton. Ladies and gentlemen, Miss Olivia Thornton. Our final Queen nominee from the class of 2024 is Blair Whitfield. Blair is the daughter of Kevin and Carrie Whitfield. She is the all-student body secretary, the National Honor Society Director of Media Relations, and is an avid member of Chamber Choir, Women of West, and West Leadership Organization. Her greatest accolade is that she can name all 195 countries in the world by memory. When she graduates from high school, Blair wants to become a child psychologist and the world's best mom. She is escorted this evening by her father, Kevin Whitfield. Ladies and gentlemen, Miss Blair Whitfield. Our homecoming princess is Miss Oakley Stone. Oakley is the daughter of Andrew and Brittany Stone. She is in pre-K at the Little Martians Learning Center. Oakley is a dancer at the Art of Motion and a soccer player. Go Team Sporting. Her greatest achievement is that she individually scored 5 goals in one game a few weeks ago. After high school, Oakley wants to be a doctor so that she can help people. Someday, Oakley hopes to visit anywhere in the world, but she really loves the farmer's market so she can buy some jelly. Our homecoming prince is Mr. Cash Kaza. Cash is the son of Tanner and Abby Kaza. Cash is a kindergartner at Centerton Gamble Elementary. He is an avid fisherman, plays soccer, and is an excellent t-ball player. His greatest achievements are winning the Loyal Like Luke Award in preschool and MVP of his U6 soccer season. After high school, Cash wants to be a grown-up, a scuba diver, and a police officer. Someday, Cash hopes to visit Hawaii because he loves the beach. Ladies and gentlemen, your 2023 Bentonville West High School homecoming court. Presenting the Queen's Bouquet and autographed football is this year's 2023 Bentonville West High School homecoming king, Collier DeClerc. At this time, we would like to recognize last year's queen, Emily Emery Elred, who could not be here tonight due to a collegiate obligation. We are proud of you, Emery. Bentonville West High School would like to thank Strawbridge Photography for documenting today's festivities and Overstreet's Jewelry on the Bentonville Square for their generous donation of the Queen's and Princess Crown. The Student Council would like to give a big shout out to our very own WASP organization and Coach Mackey for their hard work in filming, editing, and live streaming our homecoming festivities this week. Finally, Student Council is so proud and very much appreciates Miss Andrea Thompson and everyone involved making our parade amazing this morning. Thank you to our administrative team for your support and help this week. Also want to thank Mr. and Mrs. Stone for all they put into our Student Council. West is truly best. And now for the announcement of the Queen. The Queen was voted on by the Bentonville West High School student body earlier this week. The votes have been tallied, and the 2023 Bentonville West High School Homecoming Queen is Olivia Thornton. Congratulations to Olivia and all of our 2023 homecoming court. Let's give them one more round of applause this evening.
And we will be back with our Coach's Corner as we preview tonight's game with West and Rogers Heritage right after this on the Wolverine Sports Network.
My dad calls it the it factor, that thing that separates you, that makes you tick. Ultimately, my it factor came when I grew more confidence. Everybody has a role on a team, whether you're a scout team player or the star player. The older that I've gotten, the more that I've worked and the more success that I've had, the more confidence that I had and the more that I'm willing to risk and take a little bit of chances to help my team win.
Absolute Janitorial Service is a family-owned and operated commercial cleaning company serving all of Northwest Arkansas. We have a long track record for exceptional service and clear communication. We clean multiple facility types, including office buildings, medical facilities, manufacturing plants, churches, schools, and much more. Give Absolute Janitorial Service a call today for a free quote and see what an absolute difference our services can make for your business.
Coach's Corner here as we get ready for the homecoming game as the Wolverines host the Heritage War Eagles. Coach Pratt joining me now from the Den. And Coach, 3 games left to go. Just kind of how do you feel about the momentum and the track that your team is on right now?
Well, we feel really confident on how our kids are playing and the excitement we have going in our program. You want to try to peak when you're going in to the end of the season. And so we've got to make sure we continue to climb and not peak in the middle of the season and then start falling off. So, you got Heritage coming in, it's homecoming, it's all the distractions that go along with it, the parade, the homecoming court, the pepper song, all the things that go along with it. But the most important thing for us is going out and playing well. And like you said, ever since the fourth quarter of Rogers game and then last week against Harbor, we've played really well, and we hope that continues. And that all starts with being focused and doing your assignment. Make sure you take care of business.
Have you noticed a particular leap in Dalton Rice's play since that Rogers game, leading the comeback twice in that game, and then last week he was really sharp?
He looked really sharp against Harbor. I think his stats. He broke the school record for the percentage of a game. We've never been over 80%, and he was 84%, and one of those was a drop, so we could have been even more. I think that as he gets more and more games under his belt, even though he's a senior, and he did start a couple games last year, still a little new to him. He's starting to get familiar with what we're trying to do, and familiar with his teammates. I think the big thing is the receivers and him having a really good timing and that with a lot of reps in practice and after practice, and they're kind of clicking together, and we'll continue to try to get better. And he's a kid that wants to succeed and is selfless of anybody that's on our team, and whatever he's got to do to make it successful. And he's playing really well. The other one that played phenomenal last week was Ethan Grigg. He had 10 tackles on defense, had an interception, 2 caused fumbles, was 6 of 6 PATs, blocked a PAT.
Mm-hmm.
He attempted a 49-yard field goal and just missed it. a lot of touchbacks on his kickoff. So, he's really playing well. The pick was phenomenal, and so we want him to continue to do the same thing. And then, obviously Harris and Jackson, they're making play after play after play, and so really proud of the way those guys are all playing. Especially proud of Carter Coffin. He's a linebacker for us that kind of spells us as a backup offensive lineman, and with Chandler out last week with the concussion, we asked him to go in and play guard, and he didn't just go in and play guard. He played really, really well, which made us feel he's really athletic for an offensive lineman. And so we were able to do some stuff with him to get him out in the open field where we wouldn't do that normally. So, it's another wrinkle that we can throw in there and makes teams a little bit more of a challenge to try to stop us.
And a big part of success last Friday night, and for really any football team, you guys again win the turnover battle 3-0 against Harbor last week.
Yeah, that was one of the keys to the game, and it always is one of the keys to the game, and we've done a really good job protecting the football. Knock on wood, and causing turnovers, and even in the Fayetteville game, if you look, we had a block punt, and then we turned the football over and it just killed us. And so we got to be smart with protecting the ball, and that comes with the fundamentals and practice and doing the little things right. And then we've been doing turnover circuits all year on the defensive side, and stripping balls out or putting your hat on the ball or whatever it is, and then that comes to play on Friday night. Like you said, it's a huge momentum swing for us.
And what's kind of your recurring message this week with all the homecoming stuff going on to kind of keep everybody locked in on the task at hand, which is winning the game Friday night?
Well, I mean, it's I think you kind of got to let the kids. I mean, they're a mature football team, and we hope, and so you don't want to sugarcoat it. And they struggle a little bit. They've had some really tough times here lately at Heritage, and then you got homecoming, and I know that kids think that we're just going to walk out there and they're going to win. That's what our message is going to be this week. Let's don't worry about who we're playing. Let's worry about us and try to take the opportunity to get better. And not that they're going to come out and score 50 points on us and hold us to nothing. We know that they've struggled a little bit, but they're still a good football team, and we've got to worry about us and let all that other stuff, the distractions, be for the student body and the parents and people like that. Let's take care of the business, because, to be honest with you, at the end of the year, they're just going to look at your record and see where you're seated in the playoffs. They don't care if it's a homecoming game or who won the homecoming court or that. It's more important for us is who wins the game.
All right, we'll leave it there, Coach. I appreciate the time, as always. Thank you.
Thank you.
Since 1996, Bob Morey's Auto Body has worked hard at providing you the best all-around automotive collision repair. It is a pleasure getting to serve you Northwest Arkansas. With 14 service bays, we can handle large and small repairs along with auto glass replacement.
Why do people do business with First Western? Because First Western builds relationships with their customers. They work to help you with your financial goals over all seasons of life. They are prompt and responsive. Plus, they offer banking, mortgage, insurance, and investment services. For a high level of service and financial partner who will listen and respond, try First Western. Online at firstwestern.com. Member FDIC, equal housing lender. Insurance investment products are not FDIC insured.
Even know I can make your hands clap. Said I can make your hands clap. Somebody save your soul, 'cause you've been sinning in the city. I know too many troubles, all these lovers got you losing control. You like a drug to me, a luxury, my sugar and gold.
In this part of the country, it's a way of life. You're going about your day without a cloud in the sky. Then suddenly, you find yourself wondering how solid your home really is. With over 30 years of certified experience, Let our team give you the same assurance on a stormy night that you feel on a clear afternoon. Before the downpour, before the leaks, call Foster Roofing. Serving Northwest Arkansas and the River Valley since 1994.
Teachers and all service providers, if you are buying or selling real estate, IMA NWA Hero is for you. Together with Don Richardson with Fathom Realty and Lisa Sumi with Nexa Mortgage and Title Tech Bentonville, you will receive first-hand rebates that will save you thousands, whether buying or selling real estate, using the Homes for Heroes. Go to imanwahero.com. No gimmicks, no fees, no red tape, only savings. Thank you for doing what you do so we can do what we do.
Okay, I have my checking account number, my passcode numbers, my social security.
Let's just start with your name. Jim, right?
Feeling like you're just a number? Come to Legacy. We take the time to get to know you and your financial goals, and we'll never treat you like a number.
But if you were a number, you'd be number one.
Who are you talking to?
Legacy National Bank. Your legacy starts here. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
We're back here at Wolverine Stadium, First National Bank of NWA Field. Wolverine football presented by Bob Morey Auto Body and Foster Roofing, and they've just had the coin toss at midfield. Heritage won it, and they will receive. So we will see the Wolverine defense in action in a few minutes when we get underway. West comes into the game 5-2. They are 3-1 in conference play, and they have won their last 3. Heritage is 1-6 on the season and yet to win a conference game here in 2023. So the Wolverines trying to stay on this roll and win their 4th straight here tonight against the War Eagles before they go on the road next week at Southside and then wrap up the regular season here against the Bentonville Tigers in the Battle Down 102 game. Clear skies and 68 degrees as we get it cranked up on this Friday night from Centerton, Arkansas. So glad to have you with us on the Wolverine Sports Network, on the app, or wherever you may be watching us. We're glad you have made us a part of your Friday night plans here. Well, the Wolverines are getting ready to bust through the helmet and take the field underneath the Friday night lights on homecoming nights here at Wolverine Stadium in Bentonville West High School's campus. So always an excited night. Homecoming and festivities. And across the way, the War Eagles have taken the field.
Ladies and gentlemen, are you ready for some football?
And here come the Wolverines.
Also, ladies and gentlemen, notice the smaller players coming on the field. That's your BYA athletes and coaches.
So we're about to light the candle on this, the 8th game of the season. Underneath clear skies. Another good weather night for Wolverine football here in Centerton. So West will be kicking the football away. And that Wolverine defense that's been so good throughout the year. 14 takeaways, allowing 23 points a game. And they'll be, per usual, it seems like, on the field first to try and set the tone for this ball game.
safety for the War Eagles. Number 5, Amir Dingle.
Ethan Grigg has it teed up for the Wolverines. Back for Heritage is Amiri Dingle and Isaiah Devers. Well, the pageantry is over, and it's time for Wolverine football. And here we go in Centerton. Short kickoff. Muffed at the 8-yard line. It is loose. A collision at the 15. And West recovered it. West recovered the football. Braden Nash gets the fumble recovery off the missed received kick, and we just thought the Wolverine defense was going to set the tone. No, the Wolverine special teams setting the tone and taking advantage of a mistake. And they'll start at the 16-yard line. So West set up to snap it off the Heritage 16-yard line. Dalton Rice hands it off, and Edmondson carries it and is hit right away by Jacob Armijo, one of the linebackers for the War Eagles, and they lose a yard on the first play, back to the 17. Second and 11 here for the Wolverines. Again, their first offensive series coming off of the muffed kickoff by Heritage.
From the 17-yard line.
Three receivers to the far side of the field, and Rice has the football, 15, 10, bouncing off a tackler down inside to the 5-yard line. He was hit by Daniel Bizruto and then taken down at the 5. It's a 12-yard run for the quarterback, first and goal Wolverines.
And Evan Woods, number 55. First and goal for the Wolverines.
From the 5. And Rice throws, touchdown, Wolverines. It's Collier DeClerc in on offense down near the goal line, and he catches his first touchdown of the season, a 5-yard touchdown. Dalton Rice with his 21st touchdown pass of the season. And now Grigg out of a hold from Cole Edmondson to try the PAT. On its way, and no good, off the uprights. So it is 6-0 West with 10:54 to go in the first quarter. This is Wolverine football presented by Bob Morey Auto Body.
Look, we know you've heard it before. Everybody wants to buy your car. From ads online, messages, phone calls, we get it. It can be overwhelming when you have so many people constantly trying to get a hold of you for this. If you want a process that's easy and you don't have to deal with that, come see me and my team down here at McClarty Daniel. We'd love to get you taken care of and get the best market value for you and your vehicle. Come see us down here at McClarty Daniel Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in Bentonville.
Well, West, 3 plays after the miscue by Heritage, they score a touchdown. Collier DeClerc with the reception. And it is 6-0 after the PAT hit the iron. And so Grigg has it teed up. And his kick is sent down and into the end zone for a touchback. So Heritage will start off the 20-yard line.
Kickoff into the end zone, so War Eagles will take
The
over.
War Eagle quarterback
From the 20-yard line.
is Dominic Castaneda. 8 touchdowns, 12 interceptions for him this season. 6-0 West, 10:54 to go, first quarter. They'll snap it off the 20-yard line. And Castaneda keeps it And Koffelt got there first. A flag is down. Another flag flies in also on the tackle. Castaneda's helmet pops off. But if it popped off via penalty, he doesn't have to come out for a play. If there was a face mask in there, he is allowed to stay in the contest. It is a face mask against the Wolverines. Ball to the 34-yard line. War Eagles out to the 34, 1st and 10. 6-0 West leads, 10:49 to go in the opening quarter. A high Wildcat snap, and a flag comes in on the far side. It's a false start against the War Eagles, and that'll move it back to the 29. 1st and 15. First and 15. Between the hashes at the 29. The Wildcat snap goes through the hands of the running back Hester, and Hester gets to the 25-yard line, so the play loses 4. Judah Spence in there defending for the Wolverines. 2nd and 19 here for Heritage. Back on the 15-yard line. Excuse me, the 25-yard line. Castaneda drops back in trouble, and he's sacked. Sacked by Will Anderson, and they lose 10 more. So it is going to set up 3rd down and Heifel here for the War Eagles. It's actually 3rd and 29. They pitch it into the boundary. Hester trying to pick his way. He's to the 20, and he's forced out of bounds for a 5-yard pickup. So Heritage is going to be forced to punt. See if the Wolverines come after this, as they'll be deep in their own territory. The Wolverine return man is near midfield, Jackson Brust. He's standing on the Heritage 49. The snap rolls back to the punter, and now a flag is thrown. It's a false start against Heritage, so that'll move him back to the 15 and give the punter a little less room. Good pass, kicks out of there quickly. Brust backing up from his own 47-yard line. Comes across the field and is tracked down from behind at about the 49-yard line. The tackle was made by Heritage's River Zanes. That is a 37-yard punt, and then 2 on the return. Wolverines have it with 8:29 to go here in the first quarter. Second offensive series, and they'll start.
There's a penalty on
there was?
West, and I think it was a personal foul. Yeah, they moved him back 15 right there.
They'll snap it. They'll start at the 40-yard line, their own 40-yard line. Coverage brought to you in part by Roush Coleman Homes and the Bentonville Athletic Booster Club. So the Wolverines starting at their own 40-yard line. Here is a run. Edmondson picks his way through, and Cole Edmondson out to the 50-yard line. He got 10 yards and should have enough for a Wolverine first down. First down, Wolverines. Hightower makes the tackle for Rogers Heritage. right on the 50-yard line. Rice dumps it off underneath, caught by Harris Vinson. Going to the far sideline, Vinson down to the War Eagle 42. He is tackled on the play by Matthew Hightower again. Eight-yard pickup, 2nd and 2. Here is Rice, and he completes the pass. And Cole Edmondson taken down inside the 40-yard line by Kyron Brown, but it is enough. It's a 6-yard pickup. First down, Wolverines.
Derek, he was 1 block away from probably scoring right there. That was a good job by the War Eagle defender getting off a block to make that tackle, because he had pretty much a lot of green after that.
Under 7 minutes to go here in the opening quarter. It's 6-0 Wolverines, and they've got it at the 36 of Heritage. They will send Brust in motion. Rice goes for the home run ball near sideline, and it is incomplete. Harris Vinson could not hang on. He was defended on the play by Daniel Bezurto.
Great effort, good ball. Harris comes down with that about 9 times out of 10 probably, Derek, and pretty good coverage to break that away.
2nd and 10 here for West. From the 36. Rice, blitz picked up. Rice has time. He throws downfield, incomplete. And it was Hawkins who was in the vicinity.
Had a step or 2 or 3.
Third and 10 coming up. Vincent in the backfield next to Edmondson here. Oh, and Grigg started early. False start against West. Will back it up to the 41.
Now 3rd down and 15 from the 41.
3rd and 15 for the Wolverines. First 3rd down of the night. They convert at a 41% rate this season. Again, Edmondson and Vinson in the backfield. The fake. Rice setting up a screen. Caught by Edmondson. Cuts inside. Cole Edmondson down close to the 21-yard line, and he will have enough for a Wolverine first down. He's brought down by Jacob Stout on the play for Heritage. It's a pickup of 19, I should say. They move it to the 22-yard line. So a 19-yard gain, first down Wolverines. On the doorstep of the red zone. Halfway through the first quarter. Now they've got Hawkins in to take the snap in the Wildcat. Edmondson is there. Rice, the quarterback, is lined up on the far side. And Hawkins keeps the football. Trying to get wide outside the numbers, and Hawkins is stopped near the line of scrimmage. He may lose a yard here.
That was a good job by the Heritage safety filling the alley right there.
Lane Mizukaitis led the pursuit for Heritage.
Also won.
Yeah, they'll spot it back at the 23, so 2nd and 11. Is that the first time Mason Hawkins has been sacked this year? Or does that count?
I think it's a run all the way, so I think it's just a lost yardage.
Rice back at quarterback, 2nd and 11. Rolls right, dumps it off short. It's caught by Brust. He's tripped up around the 10-yard line. Tripped up by Stout. But he gets to the 8-yard line, and it's 1st and goal for the Wolverines after a 15-yard gain. 9th play of the Wolverine drive that started on their own 40.
Let's see if we give the ball to Cole here and give him a chance to score.
Rice. And he gives it to Edmondson. Cuts back. Edmondson to the end zone. Touchdown, Wolverines.
Wow. Is Coach Pratt on our comm, do you think? Is he hearing me? Good job, Cole.
6th rushing touchdown this year for Cole Edmondson. That's an 8-yard run for the score. So now it's 12-0, and they leave the offense on the field to get it to a more traditional 14-0. So a 2-point try for the Wolverine offense, and it looks like they're going to spot it on the right hash. Dalton getting the call from the sideline. Now he'll communicate that. 2-point conversion attempt for the Wolverines. They motion out Edmondson. Rice throws, and it's dropped. Will Anderson couldn't hang on to it, so the try is no good. So it is 12-0 West with 4:40 to go here in the first quarter. This is Wolverine football, presented by Bob Morey Auto Body.
When your little rookie takes a hard sack or fever has you benched, you need Mercy Now. Go to mercynow.net, answer a few questions, and find your best, quickest option for care. With virtual, in-person, digital, and urgent care visits, Mercy can get you off the IR and back in the game. Find your best play at mercynow.net. At Mercy, your life is our life's work.
Twelve 12-0 West after a 9-play, 60-yard scoring drive. 3:49 off the clock on the Wolverine drive. They're up 12-0, and now here is Grigg for the kickoff. Fielded at the 3-yard line. This is Hester. Nowhere to run for Hester. And Nash drops him near the 10-yard line. Aiden Myers was there to cut off the running lane, and then Nash cleaned it up. And the War Eagles, on their second offensive series, are a long way from the end zone.
This will be a good chance for the West defense to keep them pinned deep and flip this field and get us good field position again.
They're going to spot it at the 12-yard line. Castaneda on 1st and 10. Now they motion everybody back the other way. And the give goes out to the 15-yard line.
Take 3, follow 84-3, follow 84-3, take 1.
Harper with the ball carry that time. They snap it quick. Castaneda taking a shot downfield. Got a man. Pass caught. Dingle wrapped up at the 36-yard line, and he's got a first down. So a big gain there for Rogers Heritage. This is a pickup of 48 yards.
Big play for the War Eagles.
So off the 37-yard line. Here's a pitch to Hester. And Hester takes it inside the 35 before the Wolverines bring him down. Caulfield in on the play defending, so was Collier DeClerc. A 3-yard pickup. Second, well, they're giving him 4. 4-yard pickup, 2nd and 6. Wolverines nearly jump offside with all this window dressing before the snap by Heritage. Backwards pitch, Hester. Hester down to about the 31-yard line. DeClerc in on the tackle. They're saying he was down. It looked like the ball may have came out, but they're ruling him down at the 31, a 2-yard pickup.
Yeah, this is probably 2-down territory for the War Eagles. Down 12-0 early in the first quarter. Field goal's probably not going to win you the game, so Wolverine defense is going to have to get 2 stops right here to get the ball back.
3rd down and 4. The Wolverine defense, 41% on 3rd down this season. Castaneda's pass to the far side is caught by Dingle. Dingle sheds a tackle and is brought down inside the 20 for a War Eagle 1st down. Kaufelt with the tackle at the 18. It's a 13-yard pickup, and Heritage is in the red zone. So Heritage will snap it off the Wolverine 18-yard line.
1st and 10 from the 18.
We near 2 minutes to go in the first quarter. Our coverage presented in part by 6-Star Pro Nutrition and McClarty Daniel. A direct snap and now a reverse, and nobody's fooled. The Wolverines were not tricked at all. Will Anderson blows up the play with Dingle on the reverse. It's a loss of 4.
Big play by number 89 right there after a couple of 1st downs by the War Eagles.
2nd down and about 14.
Back at the 22-yard line. 2nd and long for Heritage. They've got to move with some urgency here as they line up with 10 on the play clock. Empty backfield. Castaneda looking to throw. Here comes the blitz. Pass underneath. Caught. Dingle cut down by Anderson again. Back-to-back. Nice plays. Now a flag comes in on the far side. There was a little extra pushing and shoving over there, and a flag has come out.
Now, that wasn't on the tackle, right? It was
No,
like,
it was,
yeah,
it would be
decided on a blocking situation maybe.
It might be a dead ball foul, too. It may have
Yeah.
been after the whistle there, so they're going to sort this out.
So the ball spotted at the 17 right now. That would have been about a 5-yard gain, 4 or 5 yards.
It's around between
18.
the 18 and the 17. Yeah, it's an unsportsmanlike conduct penalty against the Wolverines.
That's not how you
And against the War Eagles.
Okay.
So they'll offset, and the ball will be at about the 18-yard line. And a 3rd down coming up here for Heritage.
Well, that's already the 4th penalty for the Wolverines, so that's one thing that we need to clean up for sure.
3rd and 10, and now another flag is just, no, he's just throwing it back to the other official.
We saw it fly.
One of the officials threw the flag to the other official. It was his flag that was tossed. It looked like he was throwing it again. I haven't seen that before.
So they're back at the original line of scrimmage.
Yep.
3rd and 10. Here we go.
Trips near side.
And we got a timeout.
Timeout, Heritage. 46 seconds to go first quarter. This is Wolverine football. We'll be right back.
I'm a fireman.
Owning a home means there is a time and place for everything. If you need money for your next home loan, let Rock Mortgage help you get into your new home fast.
Back here in Centerton, get ready for a 3rd down play for Heritage. On the 18-yard line. 46 seconds to go in the first quarter of play. The Wolverines with a couple of touchdowns, but Heritage threatening here all of a sudden.
Probably a good timeout by Heritage. You know, like you got a chance to get some points on the board, a couple of plays. You don't like what you see.
Yeah. Why not make certain you've got exactly what you want? So here's some more pre-snap movement. This is what they do. Castaneda sets up a screen, and it's incomplete. He was trying to hit Brian Castro Lopez, but the Wolverines, again, were all over it defensively. And that brings up a 4th down for Heritage. This is a tricky spot for second-year coach Eric Munoz because you want to get the 1st down and keep the drive going, but you'd really like to get some points on the board too, you know? And it's still a manageable game right now where the 12-3 is, you know, important. But they're going to go for it on 4th and 10. Wolverines 45% on 4th down defense this year. Castaneda throws over the middle. It's caught by Dingle, but he's well short of the 1st down. Judah Spence made the tackle for West, and they're going to get the football at the 15-yard line after the Heritage turnover on downs.
Well, Derek, if he doesn't catch that pass, we may have seen a flag because he hit him a little bit early, but since he caught it, maybe it's not quite as obvious a pass interference, but I thought he was there a little bit early, but thankfully they didn't call it, and we stopped him short, and we'll take over.
Just 37 seconds left in the 1st quarter. West will snap it off the 15-yard line after the turnover on downs. Rice hands it off, and here's Cole Edmondson right down the middle of the field. Edmondson to the 50 in a foot race. Cole Edmondson taken down near the War Eagle 25-yard line. Oh, a huge gain here. Longest run of the season, and it is a 61-yard run.
Put that on the highlight reel for next week.
So 1st down Wolverines after a 61-yard run for Cole Edmondson from the 24-yard line. Rice after the fake, and Rice is tackled at the line of scrimmage. That was defended nicely by Landon Martin, one of the linebackers for Heritage. And that's going to take us to the end of the 1st quarter. And our score is West 12, Heritage 0. You're watching Wolverine football presented by Bob Morey Auto Body and Foster Roofing.
My dad calls it the it factor. That thing that separates you, that makes you tick. Ultimately, my it factor came when I grew more confidence. Everybody has a role on a team, whether you're a scout team player or the star player. The older that I've gotten, the more that I've worked, and the more success that I've had, the more confidence that I had, and the more that I'm willing to risk and take a little bit of chances to help my team win.
Absolute Janitorial Service is a family-owned and operated commercial cleaning company serving all of Northwest Arkansas. We have a long track record for exceptional service and clear communication. We clean multiple facility types, including office buildings, medical facilities, manufacturing plants, churches, schools, and much more. Give Absolute Janitorial Service a call today for a free quote and see what an absolute difference our services can make for your business.
Back here in Centerton, homecoming night at Bentonville West. 12-0 the home team with the lead as we start the 2nd quarter. Derek Ruskin here along with John Mackey, our Wolverine sports crew on the scene here.
Hey, in homecoming, we got some alumni from WASP here in the booth tonight. Our director, Jonah Kinsey, has the night off. He's a senior. He's going to enjoy homecoming, so we're glad to have some WASP alumni here at homecoming with Michael Bollinger back in the booth on our WASP crew.
Wolverines will snap it off the Heritage 24. This is 2nd down. 2 plays ago, Cole Edmondson with a 61-yard run to get them from their own 15 to this spot right here. Here's Brust on an end around. Far side, spins around, and Brust is about a yard short of the 1st down. A flag's coming in, though.
Big flag from the back judge.
He threw that about 15 yards in the air.
What an arm.
So the spot is a yard short of the first down right now. We'll see what the penalty is. It's a hold against the Wolverines.
Holding against the Wolverines.
So that'll make it 2nd and 11.
From the
25. It's a spot foul. So they had 2nd and 1, and now they'll have 2nd and 11.
2nd down and 11.
5th penalty for 45 yards. That doesn't feel good.
Here is Rice. Throws far side. Catch made. That is Talavera. Joey Talavera forced out of bounds at the 19-yard line. Pickup of 6. So a 3rd down here for West.
Now 3rd down and 5.
3rd and 5 at the 19. Edmondson, the motion man, a pass out to him completes. Heritage was ready for it, though. The 3rd down play goes nowhere. That's Kyron Brown, who made a nice play at linebacker to blow that up. And now another flag is thrown after the play.
It's a little chippy out here tonight, Derek.
Well, if it's against Heritage, that's going to be a 1st down for the Wolverines. But if it's against West, they're going to be backed up even further from the goal line. Personal foul against West. So it is 4th down, and they'll have it at the 38-yard line.
Personal foul is the penalty.
So in the aggregate, the play loses 19.
Wow.
So 4th down and long.
They need the 14-yard line for a 1st down, so this is 4th and 24.
From the 38.
West is 56% on 4th down this year. This would be quite an impressive one if they can pull this off. Rice has time. He's throwing deep down the middle of the field. Jackson Brust, he got it! Touchdown Wolverines on 4th down and 23. They hit him for a 38-yard strike. Rice to Brust for the score on 4th and long. Extra point try for Ethan Grigg. And it's good. It's 19-0. 10:31 to go in the first half. This is Wolverine football presented by Bob Morey Auto Body and Foster Roofing.
Since 1996, Bob Morey's Auto Body has worked hard at providing you the best all-around automotive collision repair. It is a pleasure getting to serve you Northwest Arkansas. With 14 service bays, we can handle large and small repairs along with auto glass replacement.
Five-play scoring drive, 85 yards. They got 61 on the run for Edmondson, and then a 38-yard touchdown pass to Brust. And it is 19-0. Our coverage is brought to you in part by Legacy Bank, and I'm a NWA hero. Grigg ready to kick it away. Hester and Dingle are back deep. And a short spinner. And it's Dingle from the 7. Whoa, and he goes down. Flying down there on special teams for the Wolverines. Aiden Myers again making a play in this ball game.
Tackled by number 29, Aiden Myers. So 1st and 10, War Eagles.
A couple of nice plays by Aiden Myers in this first half. Heritage will start on its own 16-yard line.
They haven't had great field position tonight.
This is their third series. They've punted and they turned it over on downs after getting down to the Wolverine 15-yard line on the last drive. They hit a long pass play to help move that drive along. And Castaneda keeps it on the RPO. Will Anderson again is there. He gets his ankle and brings him down after a pickup of about 2.
Will Anderson been active tonight. That's about his 4th tackle, I think, already.
Second down, and we'll call it 9 from the 17-yard line. Heritage again shifts unbalanced right. And now looking to throw on the halfback pass, but it's not there for Landon Harper. He's buried by blue jerseys.
That was number 5, J.J. Johnson. Stayed home and stayed with the receiver, outside receiver for the Warriors. I think that was Isaiah Hill, number 81, but J.J. was step for step, and there was nowhere for him to go with it.
And then it was Williams and Lee who brought down Harper. So that sets up a third down here for the War Eagles. Ball is on the 13-yard line where it is 3rd and 13. And we've got a timeout on the field. 9:13 to go. First half. 19-0 West. You're watching Wolverine football.
Why do people do business with First Western? Because First Western builds relationships with their customers. They work to help you with your financial goals over all seasons of life. They are prompt and responsive. Plus, they offer banking, mortgage, insurance, and investment services. For a high level of service and financial partner who will listen and respond, try First Western. Online at firstwestern.com. Member FDIC, equal housing lender. Insurance investment products are not FDIC insured.
The Wolverines took that timeout, so they have 2 remaining in the half. Heritage also has 2 timeouts remaining in this first half. Heritage has a 3rd and 13 on the 13 when play resumes. Wolverine defense trying to get off the field with a 3rd and long. Castaneda taking a deep shot downfield, and it's nearly picked off by Johnson.
So JJ did a good job catching up. Castro had a few steps on him early. JJ caught up the ball, was just a bit underthrown maybe, and that allowed JJ to get up underneath it and almost come up with a big grab on 3rd down.
4th and 13, and Heritage will have to punt it. Brust is near the 45-yard line, waiting on the punt. Hester gets it out of there. It's a short kick, and it rolls out of bounds. It flies out of bounds at the 34-yard line. So a 21-yard punt, and the Wolverines will be set up with great field position for the offense after Coach Thompson's defense forces the first 3 and out of the game. They'll spot this at the 34.
From the 34.
Rice looking to throw. Great protection, throws it incomplete. It was between Talavera and Brust.
He split the difference with him, I think.
It was almost exactly between them.
Yeah. And I'm not sure who you say, like, who he's going to. I don't think we know.
That is, that's some accuracy to perfectly split the difference. 2nd and 10 here for West. We are at 8:56 to go until halftime. And the give is to Cole Edmondson. Nice spin, and Edmondson down to the 31, brought down by Jacob Stout. 3-yard gain.
Now 3rd down, about 7. From 31.
So the Wolverines facing a 3rd down and 7.
That's Talavera up top all by himself in man-to-man coverage. No safety over the top. I promise you, Coach Pratt likes that matchup.
It's matched up with Bazerto over there. Here's the 3rd down play. They go to this side. Caught by Hawkins. Gets a couple blocks, but he's taken down by the ankles by Maximus Howard. And another flag has just been thrown on the near side. And it's the same situation as before. If it's against Heritage, it's a 1st down. If it's not, it's going to be 4th and long. It's another one against the Wolverines. Well, they can't keep doing that.
That's not good, Derek. Not good.
The umpire marches off the penalty yardage, and this is going to be, we'll call that the 43. So again, the play loses on the aggregate 12.
Derek, this may be an all-time high in penalties in a game already.
No.
8 penalties for 85 yards.
Well, they've got a 4th down here. It's showing 3rd down on the field. I believe it's dead ball. It's 4th down and long. They just hit a 4th down, 38-yard touchdown a minute ago. It's 4th and 17 here. From the 43. Rice drops back. Can he do it again? Throws over the middle, caught by Brust, sheds a tackler. Brust is on his way. They've converted again. Touchdown Wolverines. 43 yards for the touchdown on 4th and long again.
Wow. You called that one, Derek. That time Brust had to make one person miss to finish it, but he was going to have the 1st down, and once they didn't break the tackle, or once he broke the tackle, it was all end zone.
So Heritage has forced West into 4th and a long way twice, and West has burned them for 2 touchdowns. Extra point by Grigg is good. So it is 26-0 with West in front. You're watching Wolverine football presented by Bob Maury Auto Body and Foster Roofing.
You don't even know. I can make your hands clap. Said I can make your hands clap. Somebody save your soul, 'cause you've been sinning in the city. I know too many troubles. All these lovers got you losing control. You like a drug to me, a luxury, my sugar and gold.
Wolverines 34 yards, 4 plays. And because of penalty yardage, it ends up with a 43-yard touchdown. Jackson Brust, his 2nd of the night. Dalton's thrown for 3 touchdowns. He's thrown for 3 touchdowns in 16 minutes of game time.
Brust about to hit the triple digits. The Benjamin, he's got 3 catches for 95 yards. Is there a whistle? Yep.
Looks like they blew it dead. They've got a flag over on the far side.
Penalty marker on the field.
It's the Wolverines left early.
So Derek, maybe let's see who gets to 100 first. Brust receiving or team penalty yardage.
Ooh.
9 for 90.
Wow.
In penalties, yellow flags for the Wolverines, and 3 for 95 for Brust receiving. So somebody's going to get to 100 tonight, I feel it.
And the big ones have been just, extra stuff after the whistle. Totally unnecessary.
Don't need to do it.
Nope.
So I'm sure that'll be a big topic at halftime with the Coach Pratt and his staff.
Oh, you think? Absolutely.
Do I get the Captain Obvious badge right there?
Well, I mean, you've coached teams where what's the message when you have self-inflicted mistakes like that? You just can't have them, right?
Because this is all about. I coach Pratt, and you were talking about the coach's corner. It's about getting ready for the playoffs. You know what I mean? Like this is not what playoff winning teams do.
No.
You know, so we got to fix it right now.
Nope.
And here's another one.
Another
And that's
flag.
on Coach
and
Pratt.
that's on Coach Pratt. And he's thrown another one, and he may have been tossed. He's been thrown out of the game. Coach Pratt just got thrown out of the game.
So that's going to be.
Coach Pratt has just been thrown out of this game with 8 minutes to go until halftime. So now the head referee's coming over to talk to him.
Wow. That's a short fuse right there.
Well, Coach Pratt.
We've seen a lot of firsts, Eric.
This is a first.
This is a first in Bentonville West.
So Coach Pratt has been ejected with 8 minutes to go. So we've got unsportsmanlike penalties against the Wolverines, and Coach Pratt has been thrown out of the game.
So that's going to be 30 yards, Derek, right?
They're going to be kicking from
the end zone.
Well, it's going to be half the distance. They may be kicking from the 10. It looks like where he's marking it off from.
So the 5-yard penalty took it to the 35. The first 15 takes it to the 20, and then the second 15 takes it to the 10 because it's half the distance, right? That's how it works,
Yeah.
I think. So that's 3 penalties for 30 yards before we ever get a kickoff.
Well, we were talking about the coach's message at halftime about penalties. Well, when the coach gets 2, how does that change the message?
Yeah. So that's 11 for 115 now. So, all right, it's time to refocus.
Great kicking from the 10-yard line. Line drive kick, fielded at the 34 by Dingle. Running across the field, and Dingle's out to the 50-yard line. 16-yard return on the kickoff.
So this will be the best field position of the night, I believe, for the War Eagles.
Oh, yeah, they'll be at the 50-yard line. Off the 50-yard line for Heritage. More pre-snap movement. The ball is on the ground. And Heritage got back on it. Hester. They're ruling out an incomplete pass is what they're saying. They're saying that went forward and it's an incomplete pass.
Okay. Aiden Myers, though, just about had that, but
He
I
did.
guess it wouldn't have mattered if they called it incomplete.
2nd and 10 from the 50. Try and pick up who is taken over as the acting head coach down on the Wolverines sideline now that Coach Pratt was ejected a minute ago. 5 wideouts. Here is Castaneda looping it far sideline, and it's incomplete, out of the reach of Brian Castro.
I believe that was Keaton Kennan and safety, and I'm trying to see who that corner was in coverage over there. Oh, that's Q Thompson out there on the right corner out there.
3rd and 10 from the 50. And now Heritage is going to burn a timeout. 7:40 to go in an eventful second quarter, and it's 26-0 Wolverines. We'll be right back.
In this part of the country, it's a way of life. You're going about your day without a cloud in the sky. Then suddenly, you find yourself wondering how solid your home really is. With over 30 years of certified experience, let our team give you the same assurance on a stormy night that you feel on a clear afternoon. Before the downpour, before the leaks, call Foster Roofing. Serving Northwest Arkansas and the River Valley since 1994.
Coverage brought to you in part by Absolute Janitorial Services and First National Bank of NWA. So Heritage with the timeout there. They've got one remaining for the half. 7:40 to go until the halftime break. It'll be 3rd and 10 at the 50 for Heritage.
So there we have 112 yards rushing, 139 yards passing, and 115 penalty yards. So our penalty yards basically wipe out the big rushing night. You know what I mean? Like
3rd and 10 off the 50. Castaneda trying to set up a screen, and it was tipped. It may have been Anderson that got a hand on that. He's been so active. And he may have gotten a tip on that screen pass. 4th down.
That was Jackson Berg, number 24, also in there at linebacker. But I'm telling you, if he doesn't get a hand on it, that's probably a 1st down. This is a good call by Heritage, Coach Munoz and his staff.
Heritage has still got the offense out there for 4th and 10 at the 50. They're 0 for 1 on 4th down tonight. Castaneda throws over the middle, and he finds Dingle for a 1st down. Ethan Grigg with the tackle at the 37-yard line, a 13-yard gain, and a 4th down conversion for Heritage.
I think he lost his shoe.
And a blown tire also.
So both times, Dingle's caught the ball. They've been big ones.
So 1st down off the Wolverine 37. Castaneda rolls right, loads up, throwing downfield, and it's caught down inside the 5-yard line. Brian Castro again. No, they say incomplete. It is incomplete. He didn't get it.
That was J.J. Johnson on coverage. I think it hit the ground.
Yep.
Couldn't quite basket catch it, and it went through his hands and popped off the turf back into his chest.
Second and 10 at the 37. Still 7:09 to go in this first half. And Castaneda fakes it. He's throwing down the far sideline, and it's incomplete. Thompson was in coverage. Castro was the intended receiver there, too.
Yeah, he kind of slipped a little bit. I got a little bit nervous. But he caught up, and the ball's a little bit deep.
3rd and 10 here for Heritage. Play clock down to 7. Yeah, they don't have a lot of time. They have no time. Play clock's run out.
And they call timeout before
they
got
did.
it. Yep.
Got the timeout to avoid the delay of game. We'll take a timeout here. Wolverines 26, War Eagles 0. Back in a moment.
In this part of the country, it's a way of life. You're going about your day without a cloud in the sky. Then suddenly, you find yourself wondering how solid your home really is. With over 30 years of certified experience, let our team give you the same assurance on a stormy night that you feel on a clear afternoon. Before the downpour, before the leaks, call Foster Roofing. Serving Northwest Arkansas and the River Valley since 1994.
A 3rd down and 10 coming up here for the Heritage War Eagles, with West in front 26-0. Heritage is 1 out of 5 on 3rd down so far. Between the hashes off the 37-yard line. They go unbalanced left. And here is Hester. Nice tackle again. Will Anderson, the man of the half. Only a 1-yard pickup. 4th down for Heritage, and they will go for it on 4th and 9. So the War Eagles trying to convert another 4th down on this drive. They just did a little while ago. They've got 4th and 9. Wolverine defense trying to get off the field. And there was movement early against Heritage. A false start.
Their 4th penalty for 15 yards.
So it is now 4th and 14. Still got the offense on the field. Castaneda, all-out blitz, pass, caught Hester. Bounces off of one man, and he's brought down by Myers, well short of the 1st down. So the Wolverines take over on downs at the 37-yard line.
2nd turnover on downs.
Yep.
For the night for the War Eagles.
West will snap it off the 37-yard line. Now, to my knowledge, this is the first offensive snap West has run without Brian Pratt on the sideline in varsity action, so we'll see how this goes. Pass to the near side, caught by Brust. Brust across the 50, breaking tackles down the sideline, and he's taken out of bounds at the War Eagle 41. It's a 22-yard gain.
You know what? I'd probably throw to Brust. If I'm calling plays for Coach Pratt, that's probably always going to be a good thing.
So one play in there in Heritage territory at the 41-yard line. And Rice going deep near sideline. Hawkins just out of his reach, covered by Mizakaitis on the play.
That's one that Dalton Rice will say, I'd love to have that one back, because he just missed him.
Yep.
That was a good ball.
Hawkins had a step, but just out of his reach. 2nd and 10 here for West. Edmondson in the backfield. Twin receivers to either side. And the give is to Edmondson up the middle, hangs on to the football. They were trying to knock it out of there, but Edmondson hangs on to it and takes it to the 38-yard line. Landon Martin makes the tackle.
Third and 7. See what we dial up here. Offense coordinator DJ Jones up here in the booth next to us.
Twin receivers again to either side. Here is Rice. Protected well. Takes a shot downfield. Caught by Brust to the end zone. Touchdown, Wolverines. 38 yards. That is Brust's 3rd. A hat trick for the senior receiver. And West adds to the lead.
That's his 2nd one for 38 yards. 38's the magic number for him.
He's having a huge night. Grigg for the PAT. And another flag.
They're getting paid by the flag tonight. Offsides on the defense.
They'll decline it and they'll try it again.
Now.
Oh, did they?
Yeah, probably.
I thought he made the decline indication. Maybe he didn't.
Well, if they take it, they may go for 2 here.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, they're going to go for 2, I think.
That is definitely the discussion. Nope, he said decline it.
Okay.
Well, you got to watch these signals. This guy's fast out there. Here is the extra point try for Ethan Grigg. He puts it up and through. So it's 33-0 with 5:11 to go until halftime. You're watching Wolverine football.
Teachers and all service providers, if you are buying or selling real estate, IMA NWA Hero is for you. Together with Don Richardson with Fathom Realty and Lisa Sumi with Nexa Mortgage and Title Tech Bentonville, you will receive first-hand rebates that will save you thousands, whether buying or selling real estate, using the Homes for Heroes. Go to imanwahero.com. No gimmicks, no fees, no red tape, only savings. Thank you for doing what you do so we can do what we do.
63-yard scoring drive in less than a minute. So that is the 9th scoring drive of less than a minute this season.
Man, Derek, I like it. Thank you. Now I just got to go back and figure out how many we've had in the last 7 years.
7 years.
Coming into this year. So
I wish you well in your quest.
Our O-line coach, Trey Laval, is talking to the side judge over here and one of the other officials. I'm not sure what they're discussing, but
let's try and make sure we have a good tone when speaking to the officials tonight. Don't have any tone issues. Here is Grigg kicking it away. And that is going to, it just died at the 10-yard line. They thought it was going to go out of bounds. It didn't. Hester picks it up and then takes it to the 15-yard line where he's tackled by Mason Trantham. So Hester thought that was rolling out of bounds, but it totally checked up at the 10-yard line. And then he had to pick it up, and by then the Wolverines were down there ready to defend the kickoff, and Heritage has a long field in front of them. Again, that's right.
This has to get old.
You know, other than the turnover on downs, we had the fumble on the opening kickoff, but I haven't had this defense get any chance at any picks yet tonight. And the movement draws West offsides. Offsides Wolverines, 1st and 5.
Penalty marker. Offsides against the Wolverines. Moves the ball up 5 yards. Now 1st down and 5.
1st and 5 at the 20. Unbalanced left. They pitch it to Hester, and what a great defensive play by guess who? 89, Will Anderson again. A tackle for loss, back to the 16. Loss of 4. He was all over that one again.
Well, back in the day, sometimes then they used to name the homecoming king like the kind of the MVP of the football game. Like Will did not get the homecoming king. Collier to Clark did. But maybe he's looking to get defensive MVP, player of the week or something.
2nd and 9. Hester trying the left side. And Hester will get about 2. To the 18-yard line, Judah Spence on the tackle. 3rd down Heritage. After the 2-yard gain, 3rd down and 7. 4 minutes to go until halftime.
Wouldn't be a bad thing to get the ball back here and get another score before halftime, Derek.
I pick up what you're putting down. Third down. Castaneda rolling, throwing to the sideline, nobody there.
Oh.
Aiden Myers was bearing down on the quarterback, 4th down.
And Collier Clark, Judah Spence, and I think that was Ethan Grigg all trying to go for that duck. If he gets it inbound, that's a pick, but he threw it to the west sideline, incomplete.
So, are they going to go for this? No, they've got Hester back to punt, yeah. 4th and 7. Hester back in punt formation. Can the Wolverines get it? And Hester gets it out of there. It's a very high kick. And it takes a Wolverine roll back to the 30-yard line. That is a 12-yard punt.
Wow.
And Wes is going to have it at the 30 of Heritage. And they're going to get a chance to do what you just said. Add some more points before halftime.
I just like a field goal. I'm not greedy.
No. All points would count here. Safety, field goal, touchdown. Rice keeps the football. Dalton Rice inside the 20, inside the 10, and he's down near the 5. A 25, well, they give him the 4, a 26-yard run for Rice. And it's 1st and goal.
That's got to be one of his biggest runs of his career, probably.
And
trying to figure out.
I'm not sure why play has been stopped. Now they're checking on one of the War Eagles. It looks like, yeah, it's one of the War Eagle players is shaking up.
I see him down there.
Matthew Hightower.
Couldn't see him at first.
Well, he was standing up for a second, and they stopped play, and they are checking on him now on the field, and we'll take a quick timeout.
And I'm going to need your customer number, account number, and ID number.
Ever get the feeling you're treated like a number instead of a person?
You know the difference between these numbers? Can't help me at all?
Some places can make you feel like a number. Your bank shouldn't be one of them.
Maria, how are you doing?
At Legacy National Bank, we believe in relationships and taking the time to get to know you and your goals. You're never a number at Legacy National Bank. Your legacy starts here.
Wolverines have it 1st and goal off the 4-yard line. Rice throws a corner route, and it's knocked away. That was a nice defensive play by the War Eagles. That was Maximus Howard, who broke up the pass intended for Brust.
Now 2nd down and goal.
Some scores of note at the half. Bentonville 14, Rogers 7. Southside 42, Harbor 21. Wolverines will head to Southside next Friday night. 2nd and goal from the 4-yard line. Nash tackled right away. Tackled right away by Tyler McFan.
Lost 3.
So back to the 7 it goes, and it's 3rd and goal here for the Wolverines.
From the 7.
Under 3 to go first half. 3rd and goal from the 7. Rice rolling, looking, throwing, touchdown. Mason Hawkins, 7-yard touchdown strike. Hawkins' 3rd touchdown of the year. 5 in the half for Dalton Rice. And the Wolverines are an extra point away from 40 in the first half. High snap pulled down by Edmondson. Kick up and good. 40-0. The Wolverines have the lead with 2:44 to go until halftime. This is Wolverine football.
Hit the trails in the truck that's ready for anything. The Nissan Frontier is a midsize pickup that packs best-in-class horsepower, a can-do heavy frame, innovative tech, and more, all in one. Plus, it looks good, too. Find your Frontier at McClarty Daniel Nissan in Bentonville today.
Four-play scoring drive, 30 yards. Another one less than a minute. And it's 40-0.
So, Derek, that put Dalton Rice over 200 yards in the half.
We'll have to see if they let him play a series
I'm
or two in the third quarter,
say we're
or
probably
maybe
gonna
he's
see,
done.
Yeah, probably see Trey Thompson, I'm guessing. Sophomore back up.
Spinning kickoff fielded at the 5-yard line by Dingle. Dingle to the 20, and that's where he'll be stopped. So Heritage starting at the 20. They got 2:37 on this clock, and they're out of timeouts. One more score I didn't update you on earlier in the league. Halftime, Fayetteville 24, Springdale 7. Ball on the 20-yard line. And out of the pistol, they hand it, and Hester goes nowhere. Collier DeClerc, the homecoming king, makes the tackle for loss there.
Tackle made there by Keaton Walker.
Keyston Walker in at nose making that tackle.
A loss of 1, second down and 11.
For a lost yardage play.
On the 19.
2:08 to go in the half.
Heritage not in a hurry here.
Nope.
Trying to just milk this first half out.
Keeper by Castaneda. And he's out of the 25. DeClerc makes the tackle, 6-yard gain.
With the ball.
And now timeout Wolverines. 1:53 to go in the half. Wolverines take time, and we'll be right back.
When your little rookie takes a hard sack or fever has you benched, you need Mercy Now. Go to mercynow.net, answer a few questions, and find your best, quickest option for care. With virtual, in-person, digital, and urgent care visits, Mercy can get you off the IR and back in the game. Find your best play at mercynow.net. At Mercy, your life is our life's work.
Back here in Centerton, a 3rd down and 5 here for Heritage. From the 25-yard line out of the Wolverine timeout. They've got one left.
Mercy Health Northwest Arkansas provides Bentonville athletics with certified athletic trainers in order to provide prevention, education, treatment, and rehabilitation of sports-related injuries to our athletes. Thanks to Mercy Health Northwest Arkansas for keeping our student athletes in the game.
3rd and 5 coming up out of the timeout.
I'd like to say thank you to Dr. Munson Chiropractic and KT Tate for sponsoring our.
And Castaneda on an RPO running it to the sideline and out of bounds. And they will spot it a yard short at the 29. So it's going to be 4th and 1.
They may go for it, Derek. They're averaging about 18 yards a punt. It's not, maybe less.
4th and 1, and it looks like they will go for it. The clock stopped when he ran out of bounds. 1:45 showing. Fourth down and 1. Looping snap that goes back there. And this is Harper, and he's got nowhere to run.
They tried to act like they were changing the play. The quarterback goes up, and they did the direct snap to the running back, and it was too high for him to grab.
It didn't work. That's the simplest way to put it. It didn't work. They lose 6. And it's a turnover on downs. 139. Wolverines get it in plus territory again, this time at the 23. And Rice to Anderson. Oh, let him score with all those tackles he's made. Crawling his way inside the 10, down to the 8 for a 1st and goal. Gain of 15.
And that's enough for a Wolverine first down.
First down Wolverines at the 8.
1st and goal.
They've got a timeout if they need it. And Rice gives to Edmondson. Right down the middle, Edmondson. Touchdown Wolverines. His 2nd of the night.
And another less than a minute drive, and there's a Warrior player down in the end zone.
Yep. The last 3 drives have taken less than a minute. That one took 24 seconds. And we'll wait until they attempt the extra point here. 46-0 the score. And let's go ahead and take a break here. We'll be right back here from Centerton. It's a lower body injury to the War Eagle player. He's having to get a lot of help to come off the field. Can't put any weight at all on his left leg. The player is Javier Venegas, a sophomore. And so West will try the PAT to go up 47-0 if they can make it. And we will have a brief second half. So we are set to try the PAT. Ethan Grigg. High snap. Now they're going to run a play out of this. The toss to the end zone is incomplete. Edmondson threw it. And the 2-point try is no good. So it's 46-0 with 1:15 to go here in the first half. We'll be right back.
At our house is tea time.
Owning a home means there is a time and place for everything. If you need money for your next home loan, let Rock Mortgage help you get into your new home fast.
Well, the Wolverines get another touchdown before the half. Try the 2-point play. It didn't work. And now it's 46-0 with 1:15 to go until halftime. Well, it's not a bad thing to have a fast-moving second half because this first half has taken forever, Mackey.
Oh. It always takes forever when you're anxious. There is a dance to be danced for our students tonight. And it goes from 9 to 11. So the sooner this game ends, the quicker they go to the dance.
Well, the dance starts in 40 minutes. Grigg, a short kickoff from the 12-yard line. Here is Hester. And he's got nowhere to run at the 15. And another flag comes in. A flag after the tackle. I'm guessing it's against West.
I'm going to say about 100%.
Unsportsmanlike against the Wolverines again.
That's a good point, Derek. That's about all we got up here on that. Like
the first half continues.
All right, so what do we got here? There's 1:07 remaining. Heritage is going to get the ball instead of at their, where would they have had it?
At the 15. They're going to have it at the 30.
Okay. So that gives them pretty good field position compared to their other field position tonight, for sure.
Hand off Hester, gain of a yard.
If we can get out of this without another penalty, that'd be great.
Anderson made the tackle again. 50 seconds to go in the half. 2nd and 9. Castaneda throws it, Dingle. And that's going to be a face mask. Yeah, Jackson Berg didn't mean to.
That was a whoops. That was one penalty that we didn't mean to.
That's right. It's a 5-yarder. So that will put it at.
It was no gain on the play, and it's going 15.
Oh, he said 15?
Wow.
How?
Wow.
All right.
Face mask against the Wolverines. Now 1st and 10 War Eagles.
1st and 10 War Eagles at the 46. The officials clearly do not want to go to the dance. They are not in a hurry.
Maybe they're chaperoning, so they don't. They're hoping it goes past 11. They don't have to chaperone. That's what I'd be hoping for if I was chaperoning tonight.
They do not have tickets. Castaneda throws it down the near side. Incomplete, and there's a flag on Johnson for pass interference against Dingle.
The receiver kind of ran into him.
Yeah.
Like I really feel like the receiver ran into JJ. You can't expect him to change his path running full speed, but whatever.
Pass interference against the Wolverines.
I don't even know, what signal did he give? It looked like he gave illegal contact, like this is the NFL or something.
Yeah.
He gave the wrong signal.
He just.
He did. He gave the wrong signal. Okay.
1st and 10 from the 39.
Well, the signal was given for illegal contact, but they marked off pass interference. 1st down at the 39.
So they're on the Wolverine side of the field. One of the few times tonight.
That pass up for grabs. It's caught by Hester at the 24-yard line. It's another 1st down. Pick up a 14.
So now 1st and 10 from the 24.
The clock runs, 22 seconds, and now they'll clock it. So that'll make 2nd down. 2nd and 10 at the 24. There's 20 seconds left in the half. Heritage trying to end the shutout. They haven't scored against a Bentonville school this year. Second and 10. Castaneda rolling, throws short, big hit. Big hit by Aiden Myers. Dingle received the hit, and he is still down at the 21-yard line.
Official timeout.
So Dingle is getting the trainers looking at him, and we're going to take a timeout. We'll be right back.
My dad calls it the it factor. That thing that separates you, that makes you tick. Ultimately, my it factor came when I grew more confidence. Everybody has a role on a team, whether you're a scout team player or the star player. The older that I've gotten, the more that I've worked and the more success that I've had, the more confidence that I had, and the more that I'm willing to risk and take a little bit of chances to help my team win.
There's 9 seconds left in the half. It's 3rd down and 7 here for Heritage.
3rd down and 7 from the 21.
Now they're going to wind the clock. Well, they got to move here. Just barely snapping it before the quarter ends. Throw to the end zone. Incomplete. And that will take us to halftime. We managed to run a play without a flag to end the half. And so our score is West 46, Heritage 0 at the break. They'll head to the locker room, and we will head to a timeout. We'll have more for you on our halftime show coming up in a moment. Wolverine football is presented by Bob Morey Auto Body and by Foster Roofing.
Absolute Janitorial Service is a family-owned and operated commercial cleaning company serving all of Northwest Arkansas. We have a long track record for exceptional service and clear communication. We clean multiple facility types, including office buildings, medical facilities, manufacturing plants, churches, schools, and much more. Give Absolute Janitorial Service a call today for a free quote and see what an absolute difference our services can make for your business.
Since 1996, Bob Morey's Auto Body has worked hard at providing you the best all-around automotive collision repair. It is a pleasure getting to serve you Northwest Arkansas. With 14 service bays, we can handle large and small repairs along with auto glass replacement.
Why do people do business with First Western? Because First Western builds relationships with their customers. They work to help you with your financial goals over all seasons of life. They are prompt and responsive. Plus, they offer banking, mortgage, insurance, and investment services. For a high level of service and financial partner who will listen and respond, try First Western. Online at firstwestern.com. Member FDIC, equal housing lender. Insurance investment products are not FDIC insured.
Even know I can make your hands clap. Said I can make your hands clap. Somebody save your soul, 'cause you've been sinning in the city. I know too many troubles, all these lovers got you losing control. You like a drug to me, a luxury, my sugar and gold.
Back here at halftime for the West High dance team performance. Check on the scoring summary of the first half. Heritage fumbled the opening kickoff, and the Wolverines got it at the 16-yard line. Collier to Clerk caught a 5-yard touchdown pass. The extra point was no good, and it was 6-0. Then, after a stalled Heritage drive, the Wolverines with their longest drive of the night, 9 plays, 60 yards. Cole Edmondson with an 8-yard touchdown run to make it 12-0. Heritage would turn it over on downs. The Wolverines would get it at their own 15-yard line. It would be a 85-yard drive in 5 plays, a big run by Edmondson, and then a 38-yard touchdown to Bruss made it 19-0. After a Heritage 3-and-out, West got it at the Heritage 34, and then a touchdown for Jackson Brust, a 43-yard touchdown pass after some penalties. And it was 26-0. Heritage would turn it over on downs. The Wolverines would get it at their own 37. And once again, Jackson Brust, a 38-yard touchdown pass or reception on that drive to make it 33-0. The War Eagles go 3-and-out. West gets it again, a 4-play, 30-yard drive. Hawkins with a 7-yard catch to make it 40-0. And then a turnover on downs by Heritage. The Wolverines would get it at the Heritage 23. 2 plays later, they're in the end zone with an Edmondson 8-yard touchdown run, and that made it 46-0 at halftime. So, Wolverine band getting ready for their halftime performance.
Celebrate our class of 2024 seniors. All 19 seniors will be recognized, followed by a community performance of It's About Time. Joining us from Centerton, Arkansas, please welcome to the field the Bentonville West High School Midnight Regiment. Bentonville West's show is entitled It's About Time and features musical selections, Time in a Bottle by Jim Croce, Timepiece by Randall Stanridge, Time to Say Goodbye by Andrea Bocelli, and Time from Inception by Hans Zimmer. Bentonville Schools is proud to present in halftime performance drum majors Hannah Patterson, Tyler Gasson, Callie Hilliard, and Liz Cooper in the Bentonville West Midnight Regiment. Please welcome to the field the Lincoln Junior High and Grimsley Junior High 8th grade bands. These students in front of you are the future of the Bentonville West Band, and we are so excited to welcome them onto the field for their first performance with the Midnight Regiment.
Let's hear it one more time for the Bentonville West Midnight Regiment and the Lincoln and Grimsley 8th graders.
Back here at halftime, 46-0, the Wolverines lead Rogers Heritage at halftime of the homecoming game. And Coach Mackey, the numbers overshadowed by so many penalties in that first half.
Yeah, without a doubt. Like that's the only negative you take away from this half of good football by the West Wolverines. Let's start with Heritage. Not much going offensively for them. They had 20 rushes for 4 yards, 0.2 average. So some lost yardage plays obviously play a part in that. Passing 7 of 17 for 86 yards, so decent job passing, but you got to be at that 60% completion rate, and they're under 40%. So, but they did pick up 7 first downs and 5 penalties for 15 yards for Heritage, and the only turnover they had was the fumble on the opening kickoff. That gave obviously a short field to the Wolverines. On offense for West, 14 carries, 146 yards of rushing. Cole Emiston led the way. He almost had hung 100. With 7 rushes for 92 yards, 13.1 yard average for Cole. Dalton Rice had a big night. He's carried the ball 3 times for 38 yards, almost a 13-yard average for him. So ground game working well tonight for the Wolverines. And then throwing the football, Dalton Rice was 14 of 19 for 221. We talked earlier, that may be it for him. He may come in for a drive here to start the half, or we may see backup quarterback, the sophomore number 3, Trey Thompson. So 367 total yards, 12 first downs, but then the big negative in the first half, 14 penalties, 150 yards in penalties for the Wolverines. So not what you want going into, last couple of weeks before playoffs, but I'm sure they got it figured out, and we'll come out here and be a little bit cleaner in this half.
Check out some scores from around the league, and then we will take a break and have our second half in a little bit. Fayetteville 31, Springdale 7 in the 120th Battle of the Bulldogs. That's in the third quarter. Bentonville 21, Rogers 14. That game is in Rogers. They're in the third quarter, and that's a one-score game. And Southside in command against Harbor. It's 56-33 at halftime. Southside can put some points up for sure. And the Wolverines will head to Southside to take on the Mavericks next Friday night down in Fort Smith. We'll take a break here. 46-0. The Wolverines lead it at halftime. We'll have a moving clock in the third and fourth quarter, and we'll be right back. Presented by
In
Bob
this
Morey
part of the
Auto Body.
country, it's a way of life. In this part of the country, it's a way of life. You're going about your day without a cloud in the sky. Then suddenly, you find yourself wondering how solid your home really is. With over 30 years of certified experience, let our team give you the same assurance on a stormy night that you feel on a clear afternoon. Before the downpour, before the leaks, call Foster Roofing, serving Northwest Arkansas and the River Valley since 1994.
Teachers and all service providers, if you are buying or selling real estate, IMA NWA Hero is for you. Together with Don Richardson with Fathom Realty and Lisa Sumi with Nexa Mortgage and Title Tech Bentonville, you will receive first-hand rebates that will save you thousands, whether buying or selling real estate, using the Homes for Heroes. Go to imanwahero.com. No gimmicks, no fees, no red tape, only savings. Thank you for doing what you do so we can do what we do.
And I'm going to need your customer number, account number, and ID number.
Ever get the feeling you're treated like a number instead of a person?
You know the difference between these numbers? Can't help me at all.
Some places can make you feel like a number. Your bank shouldn't be one of them.
Maria, how are you doing?
At Legacy National Bank, we believe in relationships and taking the time to get to know you and your goals. You're never a number at Legacy National Bank. Your legacy starts here.
At McClarty Daniel Buick GMC, we work on all makes and models. We are constantly checking the market and making sure that our prices are competitive. We have factory trained technicians, OEM parts for your vehicle. We have the equipment and tools specifically designed to work on your vehicle. Typically our schedule is same day or next day in some cases. Those professionals get work done timely and get you back on the road. You can schedule your service today at BentonvilleBuickGMC.com.
Hello, I'm Jason Ho, General Manager of McClarty Daniel, Bentonville Ford. Wanted to go over with you your customer order experience at BentonvilleFord.com. What we've been able to do is we can now custom order your vehicle specific for you. You'll know everything about your vehicle. It's built by you, customized by an expert, and then sent to the manufacturer and built specifically to all those needs. And just like all e-commerce purchases, you're now in the driver's seat. Build your Ford today at BentonvilleFord.com.
Look, we know you've heard it before. Everybody wants to buy your car. From ads online, messages, phone calls, we get it. It can be overwhelming when you have so many people constantly trying to get a hold of you for this. If you want a process that's easy and you don't have to deal with that, come see me and my team down here at McClarty Daniel. We'd love to get you taken care of and get the best market value for you and your vehicle. Come see us down here at McClarty Daniel Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in Bentonville.
When your little rookie takes a hard sack or fever has you benched, you need Mercy Now. Go to mercynow.net, answer a few questions, and find your best, quickest option for care. With virtual, in-person, digital, and urgent care visits, Mercy can get you off the IR and back in the game. Find your best play at mercynow.net. At Mercy, your life is our life's work.
Ready for the second half kickoff. Heritage kicking it away to the Wolverines. Luis Gonzalez set to kick it away for Heritage. Is he going onside? He is. And Talavera recovers it. So the Wolverines, whose average starting field position was the Heritage 45 in the first half, they're going to get this at the 49-yard line. Their own 49-yard line.
I'm not sure that's what I would do. Giving West's offense a short field. Let's see who comes out.
There's a lot of interesting stuff that's gone on here.
Is this Rice? It's Rice.
Rice and Nash is the running back.
So Cole Emerson may be done for the night. He'll finish with 92 yards rushing, I believe.
Rice rolling on 1st and 10, directing traffic, throws downfield, and it's nearly caught on the comeback route there. A little bit underthrown, perhaps. Ethan Grigg was the intended receiver. 2nd and 10. We'll have a moving clock this entire second half. Second and 10 on the 49. Rice throwing near side. It's caught. Hawkins gets away for a moment. Hawkins down the sideline, wrestled out of bounds near the 20. It's a 31-yard pickup, and the Wolverines have a first down.
Puts out of bounds at the 20. That's a Wolverine first and 10.
First and 10 off the 20-yard line. Now Trey Thompson is in at quarterback. And Thompson hands it to Nash. Stepped over one defender and then runs into a wall of white jerseys at the 17-yard line, so he got 3. Zane's in on the tackle for Heritage.
And got some subs in on the O-line. That's Caleb Chandler, number 61, going out. Number 70, John Sua, young sophomore, going in.
Rogers Heritage jumped into the neutral zone.
Okay. So one of the few penalties against Heritage.
They'll move it down to the 12 and make this 2nd and 2.
With the penalty now 2nd down and 2 from the 12.
They've got 5 wideouts here. Thompson alone in the backfield. Thompson throws, and it's caught inside the 10. A flag is thrown right near the 10-yard line. It is Dalton Murphy with the catch. Flag thrown on the far side of the field.
Probably going to be hold is kind of the area where it was thrown.
Holding against the Wolverines. Yep. So that will put the football at the 22-yard line. Second and 12. And Thompson fakes the handoff, and the Heritage defender was not fooled on the RPO. Maximus Howard with a tackle for loss for the War Eagles. Back to the 29.
Number 3, Trey Thompson, tackle behind the line of scrimmage.
So it's 3rd and 19 here for West.
Now 3rd down and 19 from the 29-yard line.
Need to get to the 10.
Thompson, pump fake, runs into some trouble, and he's sacked. He is sacked by Tyler McFan, and that'll put the ball at the 38-yard line, a loss of 9. It is 4th and 28. And the West offense still on the field. And they're going to punt. So Dalton Rice will come on to punt the football. They got to move here. They got 7 on the play clock. And they may take the delay of game. 2, 1. Well, they snapped it in time. And Dalton gets the punt out of there. Fielded at the 7. And then Howard is tackled right away. And now flags are down. Did he signal a fair catch?
Well, but then he ran.
Yeah.
Like,
that should be a penalty on him, right?
Yeah, I think it's going to be offset.
Invalid fair catch signal, maybe.
Yeah.
So they're going to sort these penalties out as the clock continues to spin, thankfully. Halfway through the third quarter. If he gave a signal and ran, that should be a penalty against Heritage.
They're still talking about it.
Yep, it's against the War Eagles, so they're going to be backed up to the 3.
So it's half the distance from where he caught it.
Yep.
Is that what happened at the 6?
Yep. So it's Heritage ball at their own 3.
Well, if Coach Pratt would have been on the sideline and they'd have called that penalty on West, he probably would have got another one because I would have.
How about this formation? Do you want to get this cute backed up on your own goal line?
If you're asking me, the answer is no.
They've got 3 guys to block here. Quick pass to the near side. It's caught and forced out of bounds at the 5-yard line is Dingle. That's a pickup of 2.
You know, that dude held right there, the receiver on that play. I mean, it was obvious from 400 feet away up here in the booth, no call. Maybe they've decided they're not going to throw a bunch of flags. I don't know.
Well, and I don't even know if that formation was legal, to be honest with you.
So 3-6, they got 7 on the line.
Okay, 2nd down and 9.
But I only see 4. There it is.
They throw it again, and it's knocked down by the man of the night, William Anderson, on defense. He almost had the easiest pick 6 you can have.
Because he's standing in the end zone?
yeah. 3rd and 8 off the 5-yard line here for Heritage.
This is not a fun place to be when you're a play caller.
They've got a more traditional formation here. From his own end zone, Castaneda heaves one downfield, and it's incomplete.
That was a good ball.
Stroud and Johnson were there defending. The intended receiver was Brian Castro.
Yeah, I feel like Castaneda put it where he needed to. Castro's got to help his QB out there.
So this will be a punt from the back of the end zone for Heritage.
Well, Derek, I think that was Stroud, maybe at safety, that had a chance maybe to track it down. And I'm kind of glad he didn't because their punting game has been off, and we were going to end up with better field position.
Hester gets it away, and it takes a Heritage roll. Now Bruss picks it up at the 40 and just goes down, gives himself up at the 42.
Derek, that's almost exactly where it would have been had we picked it off, I think.
So it is Wolverine ball at the 42-yard line of Heritage. 2:45 left in the third quarter. Here we go from the 42-yard line. Thompson with the fake. Buying time, throws to the sideline, and it's incomplete, trying to find Talavera. So more varsity experience for this sophomore quarterback, Trey Thompson, who we've seen more than a handful of times this season, and we've seen him in situations like this. Some valuable experience here late in these ball games. Here's Nash. Oh, just sheds a tackler, and Nash is still running inside the 30, bringing defenders all the way down to the 19-yard line.
Okay.
He just kept saying, "Get off me." And he takes it down to the 19 for a gain of 23.
And about 21 of the 23 were after contact, right?
Oh, yeah. First and 10 Wolverines off the 19-yard line. And Thompson throws underneath. Talavera with the catch. Stiff arm. 10, 5. Touchdown, Wolverines. Joey Talavera, the senior, on homecoming, gets a touchdown. And West has a 50-burger.
That's fun to see a senior get a touchdown catch. And it's fun to see the young sophomore QB throwing the touchdown there.
Rig looking for the PAT. They need one more player on the field goal unit, and Bishke runs on. Extra point in the air, and he got it. So West leads at 53-0. And that's going to do it for the third quarter of play. We'll be back with the fourth in a moment. This is Wolverine football presented by Bob Morey Auto Body and Foster Roofing.
At our house is tea time.
Owning a home means there is a time and place for everything. If you need money for your next home loan, let Rock Mortgage help you get into your new home fast.
My dad calls it the it factor. That thing that separates you, that makes you tick. Ultimately, my it factor came when I grew more confidence. Everybody has a role on a team, whether you're a scout team player or the star player. The older that I've gotten, the more that I've worked and the more success that I've had, the more confidence that I had, and the more that I'm willing to risk and take a little bit of chances to help my team win.
Three-play scoring drive. And Talavera with a touchdown catch. And we're on shutout watch. The Wolverines have 7 in program history. And they're 12 minutes away from shutout number 8 for this West defense.
That's all time?
All time, yep. Here is the kick. From the 15-yard line, Hester finding some room. Up the sideline and out of bounds near the 35.
Uh-oh.
Oh, they're just winding the clock.
Okay.
Yeah, I thought the exact same thing you did.
We don't want to hear whistles or see yellow things.
But no flag there, just winding the clock. War Eagles will start on their own 35. They pitch it back to a lineman. He's looking to throw downfield. The pass is broken up. Broken up.
I think it's Mason Trantham, number 27, I think.
The pass was thrown by Connor Autrand, a sophomore offensive lineman.
That's a sophomore corner in the game, and a great job of breaking that one up, almost picking off, getting the interception on his first snap of the game. How about that'd be fun, wouldn't it?
That was a good-looking throw.
Yeah, for a non-QB.
Yeah. Nice tight spiral. 2nd and 10 on the 35. Castaneda lobs one up for grabs, and it's nearly picked. Same player, Trantham. Got 2 hands on that one, but couldn't squeeze it.
I think I might start throwing somewhere else. Stay away from Trantham.
Yeah, Trantham's got this figured out. 3rd and 10 here for Heritage. They bring in Harper as the running back. Now reverse, back to Castaneda. Boy, they're throwing everything but the kitchen sink at him here. And the pass downfield is incomplete. Intended for Evan Gaddy.
I'll do the same thing, and I'm telling you, that pass downfield, let them pick it off. It's better than a punt.
Don't you want to save some trick plays for their rivalry game with Rogers coming up in a couple of weeks? I mean, they are empty in the saddlebag here. Heritage will be forced to punt.
I don't think that's brushed back. Maybe it is. Oh, got a penalty.
I think there are too many men on the field, or a timeout had to be taken.
Yeah, West had too many on the field.
Is there a flag or a timeout?
We had 12 on the field. I think they gave us the timeout, I think. Yep.
Timeout, 9:12 to go. We'll be right back.
My dad calls it the it factor. That thing that separates you.
Absolute Janitorial Service is a family-owned and operated commercial cleaning company serving all of Northwest Arkansas. We have a long track record for exceptional service and clear communication. We clean multiple facility types, including office buildings, medical facilities, manufacturing plants, churches, schools, and much more. Give Absolute Janitorial Service a call today for a free quote and see what an absolute difference our services can make for your business.
We're back here as we get ready for Heritage to punt the football. The return man this time for West is Talon Curry. Hester gets the kick away. Curry from the 30, fair catch. War Eagles punt it away. West will have it on its own 30-yard line. They got the tunes going. Has the dance already begun here at the stadium? Thompson in at quarterback still. Nash the running back. And here is Nash. And he's tackled immediately by Tyler McFan.
I'm going to say we're going to see a healthy dose of Braden Nash here on this drive.
You're probably right. Well, next week the Wolverines will face a Southside team that's leading big at last check against Harbor.
They're a good football team. Got a couple of linemen going to the Hogs.
Yep.
Like, their offense is really good.
Straight down the middle. Oh, and just tripped up on the run that time. Gavin Cross. And they will mark Cross at the 37. So he got 7, and he got 8, and it's 33. And Thompson being chased. Throws sideline incomplete, trying to find Anthony Copeland.
That was nearly picked off by number 7 for the War Eagles, Danny Basuto. How do you say it? Basurto?
Yeah.
Kind of almost threw his hands.
So now West will have to punt it away. And that means Dalton Rice will come on to punt it. Rice gets away the punt. Checks up at the 30, and Nash will down it at the 37-yard line.
Bounced the wrong way.
How about the reports I was hearing that your guy, Patrick Mahomes, may do some punting for the Kansas City Chiefs?
What?
Yeah.
Okay.
So Townsend was hurt last week. and they didn't know if he was going to play. Well, he played, but he was working at it. He hasn't punted since high school, and Mahomes had a 38-yard average.
He's a stud athlete. I mean,
yeah.
Did you watch that QB show on Netflix? Like, he's just a phenomenal athlete. There's a reason he's as good as he is. He's blessed, but he works at it too.
Here is Castaneda on first down, looking deep. Pumps. And he steps out of bounds. Forced out of bounds that time by Roosevelt Whetstone, so we can give him a sack.
All right, there you go, Roosevelt.
Loss of 6 on that play. I also liked on that show how when he got dragged to the party by Brittany. Did anyone else feel incredibly seen in that moment? Like that, we have all been there, where you just don't want to go, but the wife says, we're going.
Yes, dear.
That's right.
It's not I do, Derek. Maybe you need to learn this.
Yes, dear, yeah.
The I do is not the important thing. The 2 words you remember is yes, dear.
Noah Friesen with that, excuse me, that was Venegas with that last carry. Here's a 3rd down play. Hester following his blockers, and he's got a 1st down on the far side, out of bounds in Wolverine territory. Well, the Wolverines are trying to get their 8th shutout in program history. They're 4.5 away, but Heritage has other ideas. So we have a little intrigue here in this final few minutes. Hester follows his blocker again, and he's down to the 42-yard line. That was Luis Serran, who is out there paving the way for his running back. And Heritage is pushing the tempo here. 2nd down, pass incomplete, intended for Dingle in the flat. We've got less than 4 minutes left on the running clock. So next week from Fort Smith with the Southside Mavericks.
Ooh, we got to go on the road. I just realized that.
Yes. Third down, and here is Hester. Again, follows a blocker. And Hester dropped the football at the 33. West has it. Recovered by Logan Duffy. Hester would have had a 1st down. He coughs up the football, and the Wolverines are going to have it. And will that be enough to lock up the shutout? Still 2:50 on the clock, but the Wolverines will take over at the 34. Thompson remains in at quarterback. And on the RPO, Heritage sniffed it out, and Thompson forced out of bounds.
That's number 40. Is that Connor Oliver? Is that 40? Is that right? Is it running back?
Yes.
He is not in there now, but that's who was in there, I believe, on the play before that.
2nd down and 14 from the 30-yard line.
Well, now they've got Gavin Cross at running back. In the gun next to Thompson. And Cross hangs onto the ball from that first hit and surges forward to the 46-yard line. The Daniel Basurto came in there and nearly knocked that ball out of there, but Cross did a nice job of hanging on to the loaf of bread. So it's 3rd down and 8 here for West. The final seconds ticking off the clock. West is going to go to 6-2 and 4-1 in the league. They've won 4 in a row after this one is final. Thompson. Blitz comes. He throws on the run. It's caught. And it's first down yardage near midfield. Nice catch by William Davis.
So good job by Will Davis at sophomore. We've seen that connection in the JV games on Monday nights. Thompson to Davis. We're going to see it a lot in the future.
13-yard pickup. Wolverines at their own 49.
Just the third first down of the half. Not much going really on offense with the running clock.
Half a minute left. And it is Cross taking it across the 50, and that may just about do it. This ball game is all but over, and the Wolverines win it 53-0. It is their 8th shutout in program history. And West moves to 6-2. They stay in the one-loss group in the 6A or the 7A West with the win. Heritage drops to 0-5 in conference play, and the Wolverines will pack it up and head to Fort Smith next Friday night for a big one against the Southside Mavericks. When you talk about seeding, a very important game next week. So for John Mackey and our entire crew, I'm Derek Ruskin saying so long from Wolverine Stadium. West wins 53-0. You've been watching Wolverine football presented by Bob Morey Auto Body and by Foster Roofing.